it's a little bit frustrating to me to hear that, to experience this, especially when I had bleeding. You got so big in 1 week. 1週間だと大きくなるね。Wow, you got so big. My husband got me some flowers and he was outside my window. I didn't sleep super well. I feel like I could have slept better, but I didn't. Just because the beds are kind of uncomfortable. But I mean, like, like I got sleep, so, which is good. But now I'm gonna have breakfast and I'm so excited. It looks amazing. I have eggs, I have, what is it called? Oden. I have soup, I have spinach, I have rice, I have milk, orange. I love mikan. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna show you guys right now. Next IV of the day. Okay, so I got an IV and they literally cannot find my veins. Like, they can't. And being stabbed more than once is hard. So basically I had an option. I could keep the IV in for 3 days and shower with it on and, like, you know, sleep with it on, which I did not want to do. Or I could get stabbed 6 times. And I'm regretting getting stabbed 6 times. I mean, I'm glad that I'm free. I can just, like, kind of, like, move around and I can sleep and all that stuff. But oh my god, she had to, like, take the needle out and put it in the other arm. And I'm just like, how many times, like, my arm's gonna be so bruised by the end of this. But, like, even then, like, the drip wasn't going in to my vein. So she had to come in and just, like, hold it. And it was just like, why? Why? Can't wait to get a shower. I have to wait till the doctor's okay. I just want to take a shower. Why do I have to, like, get permission? I don't really understand that, but anyway, I'm just waiting for them to say, okay, you can take a shower. Yuji just visited me and he waved hi outside the window. I couldn't film and, like, talk on the phone at the same time, but he was out there and it was so cute, and oh, I'd give anything to just give him a big hug. I miss him so much. I can't wait to, like, go home. It's only day 2, you guys. It's only day 2. It is dinner time, and I'm not much of a jelly person. They gave me jelly instead of fruit, so I was kind of sad because I love fruit. Oh my god, I was looking forward for the fruit, but maybe it's good. I don't know. Are you a jelly person? Let me know. I know my hair looks absolutely a mess. Didn't bring my straightener or anything. I just took a shower. I feel so much better. They weren't gonna let me take a shower because the doctor was like, you need complete bed rest for, like, 3 days or whatever. And I was like, I'm not gonna not shower for 3 days. They give you, like, a hot towel to use to, like, wash your body and everything, and, like, it feels really nice, but, like, it's not the same as a shower. And I really needed one because I needed to wash my hair. I'm tired of being here. I can't even walk outside. Like, I can open the window and everything, but I really want to go outside, and I really want to see my husband, and I'm glad that he visited me today from outside. But it's just like, I don't know. I'm getting a lot of rest, which is good, but I'm sure, like, by the end of the week, I'm just gonna be like, let me out of here. Good morning, everyone. So it is the third day of being in the hospital. I look a mess, I know. I just have like zero makeup on. At least I took a shower yesterday because they want me to just be in bed completely. They don't want me to move. They don't want me to take a shower. They just want me to just rest. But I took one later in the afternoon yesterday, so I feel okay. Things are okay because they checked the baby twice. There's a strong heartbeat. Baby's still there. Everything seems to be going normally. I don't have any pain, no nothing. So as long as there's not like a ton of blood and like I have no pain, like everything's fine. The baby's heartbeat's strong. I don't really have much to worry about. So that's what happened. And I feel like this is so boring. This whole thing is so boring. I'm just showing you my food and like updating you. But I have a feeling I'm gonna be here for a while. So at least till the weekend, and then they're gonna check me and then tell me if there's anything else that I need to do, or if they want to keep me for a couple more days. I feel like if anything were to happen, I'm at least at the hospital. So yeah, I'm gonna be just watching my show, Bachelor in Paradise, doing some reading and editing, and just resting, sleeping, taking a nap. Hard to take a nap because this bed is like the most uncomfortable thing on the planet. My back kind of hurts, my neck hurts, like, I don't know, like, it's just hard, and yeah, I might just open the window because I need some fresh air, and lunch is gonna happen in about an hour. We have some chicken again, some soup, vegetable soup, and rice and all that stuff. I feel like there's not that much they can make for me, to be honest. But chicken, again, is fine. We have pumpkin, we have salad, and like I said, vegetable soup, rice, and then this sort of like raspberry or strawberry jelly. Here are the snacks. So I'm gonna eat these. There's some tea, but I think I might save this for tomorrow. And I'm gonna watch my show, and it's gonna be great. So thank you, they're so cute. Actually, good afternoon. I took a shower. I have not been vlogging very much because honestly, like, I've just been sleeping most of the time or like watching YouTube videos. My husband dropped some things off a couple of times, and that's really about it. But so far I'm doing okay. Today the doctor's gonna check me. No more IVs. I love the food so far still. So they gave me some gratin, and they said the bread had soy in it, so they gave me rice. But yeah, that's just a small little update, and I'll show you what I have for lunch here. We have gratin, some rice. This rice looks bigger on camera, but it's like small. And then this like egg drop soup. We have, I think this is like fish? I'm not sure. Salad, mushrooms, and then salad dressing. So excited. I don't know what kind of gratin this is. It might be like pasta, or like, hopefully it's not rice because I have double rice, but we'll see. Yep, this is scallops. It's all seafood, so scallops, this might be seafood too. And then octopus. Oh yeah. Would you eat this? I actually like octopus, so. My husband got me some flowers, and he was outside my window. I'm glad I'm on like the side where he can see me, but like he got me some beautiful flowers and mikan juice from Muji and jasmine tea. And he got me some snacks. Strawberry jam sandwich crackers. He went to Muji. These look really good. Something kind of dessert-like, which is nice. He's so sweet. Oh my goodness, this is like the best thing ever. He's the best. I miss him. So I'm out of the hospital after 7 long days of not going outside and seeing my husband at all, which was pretty much driving me into the ground. I feel like I was going a little insane just being in a small room and being told not to leave. The hospital visit was enjoyable to an extent where I was able to rest, and they gave me amazing food to eat, which like I would love to recreate because it definitely helped keep me regular. I feel like I was able to replenish myself and I was able to heal. Did some of my makeup for the first time in a long time, which is nice because I didn't wear like any makeup for a week. I was a little bit frustrated with the hospital at the very end because the doctor didn't even check on the ultrasound, like if everything was okay. I'm sure the baby was fine because I was starting to feel little flutters, and they were monitoring the heartbeat, but sometimes those Doppler things, I don't know what you call them, I think they're like Doppler sound wave thing, I don't know, but you can hear the heartbeat of the baby. And I heard those aren't always reliable, and I wanted to check where the bleeding happened because I did have a subchorionic hematoma, and I don't think I mentioned that in the first video except for in text, so a lot of people missed that. So it wasn't just a low placenta, it was subchorionic hematoma, which is kind of like a bruise on the outside of the embryo, if that makes sense. I don't know how to explain it, but I'll put like a picture here. And there's like a little pocket of blood, and a lot of the times that can come and go throughout pregnancy, and I had no idea about that. I think this is something that I was very uneducated on, but my doula told me a little bit about it, and that a lot of women throughout pregnancy just bleed. You know, you just have to be a little bit more careful when it comes to, you know, over exerting your pelvic region and things like that. So I'm just kind of putting myself on semi-bed rest for the rest of this pregnancy for the next like 3 or 4 months. Actually, I think it's like gonna be 4.5 months until I give birth, which is insane, like just saying that. But I was really, really happy to see that the baby was okay when I first got there because it was pretty traumatizing. They didn't take me right away. I had to wait till the next morning to find out the answers. I was crying when I walked in. Baby was fine. Doctor didn't even say it. I was like, is the baby okay? Like, it was just long silence and like, oh, okay, I see. And I'm just like, well, is the baby fine? Like, that's what I really wanted to know. I also had a bacterial infection, so they treated that, which is great because it's gone, and a UTI, which is gone. So all of that stuff is gone. I'm really happy. But again, like at the end, he didn't even show me the baby. He didn't show me where the bleeding happened just to check if the hematoma was gone, which you would think, you know, to check that stuff. But he was like, it's a Saturday and it's really busy, so not today. Which frustrated me because if you're overbooking your clinic and you can't even spend the time with your patients, I think that's just, I don't know, a red flag for me at a clinic. He just didn't have any time to even check if I still had a UTI. That was just, I think my husband and I were both a little bit frustrated at that point just because it was just like rush. You're fine, goodbye. Like, that's kind of like how it went. And I did talk about this in the pregnancy group that I'm part of on Facebook, and they were like, a lot of Japanese clinics are just like that. They're very robotic, they're always overbooked. It's just all about procedure and less about mental health of the women, which is such a shame because, you know, this is such a vulnerable time for women. So it's a little bit frustrating to me to hear that, to experience this, especially when I had bleeding, you know, and being in a hospital for 7 days, you would think they would prioritize someone like me to check those things before I left. Lucky enough, like the past few days have been really good. I don't have any more symptoms of any infections or anything like that, no more bleeding, and I can feel the baby kicking and moving, and I'm 20 weeks today, which is yay, so great. So the baby's movements are a little bit stronger, so I know that, you know, everything is okay. We get a lot of ultrasounds here, so I'm really grateful about that. And tomorrow I'm actually going to my gynecologist, who also does ultrasounds, and I'm just gonna get a private like personal ultrasound that has nothing to do with the maternity clinic that I'm going to. We're changing clinics anyway, so I'm like, good riddance. I am excited to move to this new clinic because I've heard a lot of good things about it. Wow, you got so big in 1 week. 1週間だと大きくなるね。Wow, you got so big. Wow, this is so beautiful. かわいい。でも入れんだね。Yeah. But tomorrow I have an appointment with my gynecologist and I can see the baby. I'm also getting my flu vaccine or flu shot just to be safe because I don't want to get really sick while I'm pregnant. So I'll be seeing the baby and I'll be talking to my gynecologist, which would be really great because she's amazing. She speaks English fluently. I'm really excited to just share my emotions and my feelings because that's the hard part when it comes to medical terminology and things like that. But I cannot imagine being in a hospital when you don't know any Japanese. Luckily, I was able to speak Japanese and I didn't need any translator, but it is stressful because you have to really think about terminology and you have to really think how to explain your emotions, and some things can be misunderstood or misconstrued, which is also pretty dangerous, especially for foreigners. The nurses were great. Like, I loved interacting with the nurses. They were asking me about my family and my hobbies and just like talking about so many different things. I feel like I got so much Japanese practice in those 7 days. And they were all very impressed with the fact that I was able to handle and, you know, speak to them back in Japanese, because not a lot of foreigners are able to do that stay there. I was very proud of myself at the end of that, but it wasn't easy. It was a lot of just brain fogginess, and I was tired, and, you know, I was nervous and anxious, of course, because of what had happened. I actually have nightmares because of that experience, and it's pretty crappy. But I have faith that this pregnancy is going to continue to go well. I had a couple friends call me in the hospital, which was so nice, and we video chatted and things like that, and that made me feel really good because this was such a very scary, vulnerable time for me, and I just needed some like human interaction besides with the nurses. Overall, everything looks fine so far. I'm excited to go tomorrow to actually see the baby, and it's crazy to me that just overnight this child is getting stronger. Because I woke up and it wasn't just like a little flutter, it was like a boom, and I was like, okay, you're here, everything's fine. So the baby does move a lot, but throughout the day I feel like the baby sleeps a lot, and I read that babies can sleep from 17 to 20 hours a day. Especially in early pregnancy when you're just starting to feel the baby, and then it just becomes more consistent after the 28th week. At first I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm not feeling anything. Is the baby there? Are you okay? Hello? It's always fine. It's usually in the morning and evenings that the baby is the most active, but it's really weird because now I can feel the little bloop, bloop, bloops on the outside of my stomach, and Ryuji was, I wish I caught it on camera. I didn't think he was gonna feel it until a couple days ago. He touched my stomach and the baby kind of like pushed a little bit and he felt it and he was like, oh my god, that's so weird. So it was so nice that my husband was able to feel the baby for the first time. I haven't filmed anything since I got back because I put myself on bed rest for another like few days, but since then I've just been kind of resting and just watching Netflix. So I'd love to get back into content creating again soon. We have a lot to do because we're moving, we got the apartment, so I'll be doing like a furnished apartment tour and getting the nursery together and all the baby stuff. You know, we're gonna do a gender reveal and we're gonna do a baby shower, and we're gonna make a video for that. And so what I really wanted to tell you guys is if you do want to be a part of this baby shower and you do want to donate to the baby so we can get the stuff that we need for the baby, you can click the link down below. And I'm doing it in a way where all you have to do is either email me or send me a DM on Instagram, preferably DMs on Instagram because I check those the most. Just send me your name and how much you donated and you will be mentioned in the baby shower video. The easiest way to do it is to just send through PayPal because I was gonna set up a registry on Amazon, but my friend said it was such a disaster because a lot of people needed a add-on on Google to translate everything from English to Japanese, or sorry, Japanese to English. So I just decided to do it where people would just donate and then we would get the things that we need and I would mention them in the video and thank them for the item that we purchased with that money. So if you want to participate in this, please click the link down below, send me your name and how much you donated, and you will be mentioned in the baby shower video. And my family's doing it the same way. So you do not have to participate, but it's there if you would like to help us out with all the baby stuff that we need to get. It's gonna be insane, and I really want to create a nursery that's relaxing and very zen for the baby, and just make sure that we have everything we need, and just let us know down below what you recommend that we need for first-time moms, first-time parents, for baby. That would be great as well, so when I do go shopping, I know what to pick out. It's coming so fast. Like, this whole pregnancy is going by so fast. I know that moving forward, everything's gonna be healthy and okay, and baby's gonna be fine, and I can't wait to share with you the gender. We kind of know what it is just by looking at our last ultrasound at 18 weeks. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to share everything, and thank you guys for supporting me and sending me such nice DMs on Instagram. I think a lot of you guys interact with me there more than anything. I do read all of my messages and DMs. I don't always respond to them, but I promise you I'm reading them. And thank you for all of your sweet comments and everything like that. Anyway, I will see you guys next week in a new video.